Hey everyone, Nat Frankenstein here. I've just watched season 6, episode 6 of The Walking Dead, and I thought I would talk a little bit about what I thought. So the season 6, episode 6 was called Always Accountable. It featured Daryl, Abraham, and Sasha for like the whole episode. I don't actually want to talk about that bit of the episode because I would rather just get to the point where I think everyone wants to talk about the very end, what happened. I will say though that the episode Always Accountable was really well done. I really enjoyed it. I thought that it really kind of showcased the attitudes of, the three characters that we saw today. Daryl being that, even though things happen, he's a good person and he will help people. And maybe, I'm starting to think that maybe after what happened today in the episode, he will be maybe a bit more weary about recruiting people for Alexandria. He was double-crossed by the people he helps, so they were a bit rude. Abraham, I guess you'd say found a reason to keep going. He kind of had his own revelation, and it was a very powerful scene, and I really liked the way it was shot. And, Sasha, I think she's kind of becoming more solid in the fact that, she's not so crazy and out there and, wants to go on like a suicide mission. She's kind of, regaining composure and wanting to live. But enough about all of that. Let's talk about the very end when Daryl picks up Abraham and Sasha in the fuel truck. And he has his walkie-talkie and he's trying to get in contact with Rick, and instead he hears another voice, a voice that says help. Now, of course, my first reaction, of course, was, oh my God, Glenn's alive. But the more I thought about it, like I've watched it twice now, so the more I thought about it, the more I was kind of like, was it Glenn though? Like, when you think about it, there are a couple of people who had walkie-talkies. Rick obviously being the first one because that's who Daryl was trying to contact. Glenn obviously had a walkie-talkie because he, we saw him use it in episode 3 where he called Rick a dumbass. But I'm not entirely sure, but I think that maybe the new group that we saw, I think they had a walkie-talkie, but now I'm doubting myself and I can't remember. But I'm starting to wonder, was it Glenn or is it a trap? Could we be seeing, not Rick, Daryl being set up? Like, could it be the Saviors? Could it be Negan? Could it be Jesus? No one kind of really knows. It's still up in the air. And, for the third week running, Steve Yeun's name has not been featured in the credits. And it's, everyone's really kind of, I just want to know, I just want to know if Glenn's alive. I think he is. You'll probably, if you read on the internet and stuff, you'll probably notice that there's a few like the Spoiling Dead fan accounts, and they've posted pictures about of Steve Yeun still on set and working with someone who possibly could be Jesus. But I thought it was a really, really exciting way to end the episode. I don't think it sounds like Glenn. I was actually reading on the Huffington Post before. Someone did a comparison. I think it was the Huffington Post. Someone did a comparison of an episode in season 3 where Glenn says help, and they compared it to this season 6 episode 6 version of the word help, and it doesn't sound like him apparently. And also it's been reported that Norman Reedus actually came out and said that the person on the other end of the walkie-talkie was not Glenn. So one has to wonder Is he telling the truth, or is he throwing out red herrings? Could he possibly be lying, or perhaps not telling the whole truth? Either way, I think hopefully next week we'll find out, you know, what happened to Glenn, or at least we'll find out who said help. I've really enjoyed the way this season has been going so far. We're getting close to the mid-season finale. Yeah, what else? Did I want to mention anything else about this episode? I don't think so, but I'm interested to know, who do you think it was on the walkie-talkie? Do you think it was Glenn? Do you think Glenn's still alive? Or do you think maybe he's done for? Of course, this TV series isn't taking its pages straight out of the comics, so is it a possibility that maybe Glenn doesn't die the way that he does in the comics? Maybe he dies this way, you know, eaten by walkers. But either way, I'm interested to know what you guys think. So make sure that you leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you are feeling about season 6. Your thoughts on Glenn, the revelation that Maggie's pregnant, the fact that I think Carol's been in like maybe 2 episodes so far. Not enough Carol, if you ask me. What else? Yeah, just let me know how you think it's going. Do you think anyone's gonna die before the mid-season finale? Leave me your comments below and let me know. But yeah, until next time, you guys, I'm Natty Frankenstein. I will see you later.